Hi, Angelina. Okay, so I have to go to the store in a minute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make mine and show you. And then when I get back, I'll help you make yours. But in the meantime, watch this and get all of your ingredients ready, okay? So I've already put my water and yeast and honey in this bowl. And as you can see, it's all foamy and stuff, and that's what you want it to look like. And then once it's all foamy like that, then you can add 1 cup of whole wheat flour and get all of your ingredients in little containers like this. It'll make it a lot easier. Okay, and then 2 cups of white flour or all-purpose flour and 2.5 tablespoons of olive oil and 3/4 of a tablespoon of salt. Okay, so put Okay, Angelina, so the next step is to, when your dough is nice and puffy in the bowl, and it's at least doubled, mine was probably tripled because I left it too long, then you take it out of the bowl and you knead it a few times. Julio knows how to knead. I've seen him. And then you divide it into 12 equal pieces and do that with a knife, or if you have one of these, it's called a dough cutter. But if you don't, just use a knife and have your mama help you if you can't do it. What I usually do is take the ball of dough and cut it in half. And then I cut each of those halves in half. And then each of the little pieces, you should have 4 little pieces, times 3 is 12. So you cut it in half once, and then cut each half in half, and then cut each quarter into thirds. Got it? Okay. Once you have divided your dough into 12 pieces, form each piece into a ball by gently pinching the bottom together, pulling it smooth. Use 2 hands if you want to. Be careful to not squeeze all the air out. Then you'll have 12 balls. Cover them with a towel to keep them from drying out. Okay, so once you have all of your dough rolled into balls, mix up your flour mixture. This is what you're going to roll the dough out in. Mix it all into a little container with the flour, the paprika, the cayenne pepper, sesame seeds, and then put a little pile on your cutting board. This is where you'll put your dough. Okay, starting with the first ball that you formed and working up into the last one that you formed, put it right in the center of your flour pile and then maybe sprinkle a little bit on top. Dough doesn't like to be handled a lot, so don't try to press it at too much, just enough to get it to work its way out. You see how this is stretching back? It's not quite ready. I didn't let it sit long enough. Maybe I didn't let it sit for 5 minutes. Anyway, I'm going to roll this one out just to show you. So you just press it flat to a ball and then start rolling it with your rolling pin, keeping it really well coated in the flour and the sesame seeds. And turn it over every once in a while and turn it around so that you're getting it all evenly rolled out. And roll it out until it's about 6 or 8 inches wide. Okay, and then once you have it rolled out, maybe pat it off just a little bit to get some of the excess flour off, and then it's ready to go on a cookie sheet. Once you've made 4 and put them on a cookie sheet to bake, then make the rest of them and put them on a plate. Then put them in your oven at 425 degrees and set the timer for 5 minutes. And then after 5 minutes, turn them over and let them bake for another 5 or 6 minutes. When they're done, put them on a cooling rack and let them cool off completely. You can do anything with a pita pocket. You can make sandwiches, you can eat them on a plate like this with some hummus and vegetables, or you can bake them in the oven after you cut them up into strips and have pita chips. The possibilities are endless.